Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Senior Daily Living. I'm so glad you're here today. If you're watching this video, you or someone you love may be managing diabetes, or perhaps your doctor has suggested keeping an eye on your blood sugar levels. I want you to know that you're not alone in this journey, and you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to talk about how to monitor your blood sugar in a way that's simple, manageable, and fits into your daily life. I know that all the numbers, devices, and medical terms can feel overwhelming at first, but I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll feel more confident and in control. We'll cover everything you need to know: why monitoring matters, what those numbers actually mean, how to use a blood sugar meter step by step, and practical tips to make this part of your routine. And remember, knowledge is power. Understanding your blood sugar puts you in the driver's seat of your health. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's learn together. Let's start with the basics. Why is checking your blood sugar so important? Your blood sugar, also called blood glucose, is the amount of sugar in your bloodstream. It comes from the food you eat and gives your body energy. But when you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, your body has trouble managing that sugar properly. It can go too high or sometimes too low, and both can cause problems. Monitoring your blood sugar regularly helps you in several important ways. First, it helps you avoid complications. High blood sugar over time can affect your eyes, kidneys, nerves, and heart. By keeping track of your levels, you can catch problems early and work with your doctor to stay healthy. Second, it helps you understand your body. You'll learn how different foods, activities, stress, and even sleep affect your blood sugar. This knowledge helps you make better choices every day. Third, it gives you and your doctor valuable information. Your readings help your healthcare team adjust your medications, diet, and exercise plan to work best for you. And finally, monitoring gives you peace of mind. Instead of wondering or worrying, you'll know where you stand. That confidence is worth so much. Now, let's talk about those numbers you'll be seeing. Blood sugar is measured in milligrams per deciliter, or mg/dl for short. Don't worry about the technical term, just focus on the numbers themselves. For most seniors with diabetes, here are the general target ranges your doctor will likely recommend. Before meals, your blood sugar should typically be between 80 and 130 mg/dL. Think of this as your baseline, what your body is doing when you haven't eaten recently. 2 hours after eating, your level should be less than 180 mg/dL. This shows how your body handled the food you just ate. Now, these are general guidelines. Your doctor may give you different targets based on your specific health situation, and that's perfectly fine. Always follow what your healthcare team recommends for you personally. It's also helpful to know what we call low blood sugar and high blood sugar. Low blood sugar, or hypoglycemia, is generally anything below 70 mg/dL. You might feel shaky, sweaty, confused, or very hungry. High blood sugar, or hyperglycemia, is usually anything above 180 mg/dL after meals or 130 before meals. You might feel very thirsty, tired, or need to urinate frequently. Keep a note of your personal target ranges somewhere handy, maybe on your refrigerator or in a small notebook you keep with your testing supplies. Let's talk about the device you'll be using: the blood glucose meter, also called a glucometer. These small devices have become much easier to use over the years, and I think you'll be surprised at how quickly you get the hang of it. Your meter kit typically includes the meter itself, which is the small electronic device with a screen. You'll also have test strips. These are thin plastic strips that you insert into the meter. Each strip is used only once. You'll have a lancing device, which is a small pen-like tool that pricks your finger. Inside it, you'll place tiny needles called lancets. And finally, you may have a logbook or app to record your results. When choosing a meter, talk with your doctor or diabetes educator. Some things to consider: Are the numbers on the screen large enough for you to read comfortably? Are the test strips easy to handle? Does your insurance cover the supplies? Some meters can connect to your smartphone, which might be helpful if you're comfortable with technology. Don't be afraid to ask for a demonstration at your doctor's office or pharmacy. Most diabetes educators are wonderful about showing you exactly how everything works, and they can answer all your questions. Now we're going to walk through the testing process together. I'll go slowly, and remember, this will become second nature with a little practice. Step 1. Gather your supplies. You'll need your meter, a test strip, your lancing device with a lancet, and something to record your results. Also have a tissue or cotton ball handy. Step 2. Wash your hands. Use warm water and soap and dry them completely. This is important because any food or sugar on your fingers can affect your reading. Warm water also helps blood flow to your fingertips. Step 3. Prepare your lancing device. Insert a fresh lancet if you haven't already, and adjust the depth setting. If you're just starting out, try a middle setting. You can adjust it later if needed. Most people find they don't need to go very deep. Step 4. Insert the test strip. Take a test strip from the container and immediately close the lid to keep the others fresh. Insert the strip into your meter. The meter should turn on automatically. Step 5. Prick your finger. Choose the side of your fingertip, not the very center. It's less painful. Hold the lancing device against your finger and press the button. You'll feel a quick prick. Gently squeeze your finger to get a small drop of blood. Don't squeeze too hard, just enough for a droplet to form. Step 6. Apply the blood. Touch the edge of the test strip to the drop of blood. The strip will draw the blood in by itself. You'll usually hear a beep when you have enough. Step 7. Read your result. Within a few seconds, your number will appear on the screen. Take a moment to look at it and think about whether it's in your target range. Step 8. Record your result. Write it down in your logbook with the date and time. Note if it was before or after a meal. If anything unusual happened that day, maybe you skipped a meal, were more active, or felt stressed, jot that down too. Step 9. Dispose of supplies safely. Remove the test strip and lancet and throw them away in a proper sharps container if you have one, or according to your local guidelines. And that's it. 9 simple steps that will soon feel like tying your shoes. Step 9. Dispose of supplies safely. Remove the test strip and lancet and throw them away in a proper sharps container if you have one, or according to your local guidelines. And that's it. 9 simple steps that will soon feel like tying your shoes. How often you test depends on your individual situation, but let me give you some general guidance. If you take insulin, you'll likely need to check more frequently, possibly before meals and at bedtime, and sometimes during the night. Your doctor will give you a specific schedule. If you manage diabetes with pills or diet and exercise, you might test less often, perhaps once or twice a day, or just a few times a week. Again, follow your doctor's recommendations. Common testing times include first thing in the morning before eating or drinking anything. This is called a fasting reading. Before meals to see where you're starting. 2 hours after meals to see how your body handled the food. Before bed to make sure you're in a safe range overnight. And anytime you feel symptoms of high or low blood sugar. Some people find it helpful to test at different times on different days to get a complete picture. For example, Monday morning you might test before breakfast, Wednesday you might test after lunch, and Friday before dinner. This rotating schedule can give you good information without testing constantly. Create a schedule that works for you and stick with it as best you can. Consistency helps you and your doctor spot patterns. Let me share some tips I've learned from seniors who've been managing their blood sugar successfully for years. For easier finger pricks, warm your hands before testing, run them under warm water or rub them together. This brings blood to the surface. Rotate your fingers so you're not always using the same spot. Use the sides of your fingertips, not the pads, There are fewer nerve endings there. Change your lancet. Regularly dull lancets hurt more. And consider using your ring finger or pinky. Many people find these less sensitive. For better accuracy, make sure your hands are completely dry after washing. Water can dilute the blood sample. Check the expiration date on your test strips and store them properly in their original container. Keep your meter clean by wiping it with a soft cloth. And take your meter to your doctor visits so they can check that it's working correctly. You can compare your meter reading with their lab test. For easier record keeping, use a simple notebook if technology isn't your thing. Just date, time, number, and any notes. Or try a smartphone app if you're comfortable with phones. Many meters sync automatically. Keep your logbook in the same place as your testing supplies so you never forget. And use color coding, perhaps green for in range, yellow for slightly off, red for concerning numbers. This makes patterns easier to spot. For making it part of your routine, test at the same times each day when possible. Tie it to existing habits. Keep supplies in one convenient location. Set a gentle alarm on your phone or watch as a reminder. And consider testing with a friend or family member who also has diabetes. It can make the process feel less isolating. Checking your blood sugar is only useful if you know what to do with the information. Look for patterns. After a week or two of testing, sit down with your logbook and look for trends. Is your morning number always high? Do you spike after certain foods? Does exercise help bring your numbers down? These patterns are golden information. Share with your healthcare team. Bring your logbook or meter to every doctor appointment. Your doctor can download the information from many meters, or they can review your written log. This helps them adjust your treatment plan if needed. Make informed decisions. If you notice your blood sugar goes up after eating white bread, you might choose whole grain instead. If you see that a walk after dinner helps lower your evening numbers, you can make that a regular habit. Your readings empower you to make these smart choices. Know when to call your doctor. Contact your healthcare team if your blood sugar is frequently above 250 mg/dl or below 70 mg/dl. If you're having symptoms that worry you, if you're seeing patterns you don't understand, or if you're sick. Illness can affect blood sugar significantly. And please, don't make major changes to your medications on your own. If you think something needs adjusting, talk to your doctor first. They're your partner in this. Let's talk about what to do when your numbers aren't where they should be. If your blood sugar is too low, below 70 mg/dl, this needs quick attention. Follow the 15-15 rule. Eat or drink 15 grams of fast-acting carbohydrates. This could be 4 glucose tablets, half a cup of fruit juice, 1 tablespoon of honey, or 5 to 6 pieces of hard candy. Wait 15 minutes and check again. If you're still low, have another 15 grams. Once your level comes back up, eat a small snack with protein if your next meal is more than an hour away. Perhaps cheese and crackers or peanut butter on toast. If your blood sugar is high, above your target range, don't panic. First ask yourself, did I eat more carbohydrates than usual? Did I skip my medication? Am I sick or stressed? Have I been less active? Drink water to stay hydrated. If your doctor has given you instructions for high blood sugar, follow them. Check again in a few hours. And call your doctor if it stays high, especially if it's over 300 mg/dl. Or if you have symptoms like extreme thirst, frequent urination, or feel very tired. Important safety note: never drive if your blood sugar is low. If you feel symptoms while driving, pull over immediately. Check your blood sugar and treat it. Wait at least 15 minutes after your level returns to normal before driving again. Keep a small emergency kit in your purse or pocket with glucose tablets or hard candy, especially if you take insulin or certain diabetes medications. Let's talk briefly about caring for your equipment, because proper care means accurate readings. Store test strips properly. Keep them in their original container with the lid tightly closed. Don't put them in the bathroom where humidity is high. Check expiration dates. Expired strips give inaccurate readings. And never use strips that look damaged or discolored. Care for your meter. Keep it clean and dry. Store it at room temperature, not in a hot car or freezing garage. Replace the battery when the low battery warning appears, and bring it to your doctor appointments for accuracy checks. Dispose of lancets safely. Used lancets are medical waste. Put them in a hard plastic container with a screw-on lid, like a laundry detergent bottle. When it's full, seal it, label it used sharps, and check with your pharmacy or local waste management about disposal options. Order supplies ahead. Don't wait until you're down to your last few test strips. Order refills when you're about halfway through your current supply. Medicare and most insurance plans cover testing supplies. Talk to your pharmacist about coverage. My dear friends, we've covered a lot of ground today, and I'm so proud of you for taking the time to learn about monitoring your blood sugar. I want you to remember something important. Checking your blood sugar isn't a test you pass or fail. Every reading is simply information. Some numbers will be exactly where you want them, and others won't. That's completely normal and part of the learning process. Be patient with yourself. If you've been checking your blood sugar for years, you might have picked up some new tips today. If this is all new to you, remember that everyone starts as a beginner. Give yourself grace as you learn. Monitoring your blood sugar is one of the most powerful tools you have for staying healthy and living the life you want to live. It helps you enjoy meals with your family, stay active doing the things you love, and gives you the confidence to plan your days without worry. You are capable of this. You are strong, and you're taking wonderful care of yourself by learning these skills. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our Senior Daily Living channel for more practical health guidance designed just for you. And if you have questions or tips you'd like to share with our community, leave them in the comments below. We learn so much from each other. Remember to talk with your doctor or diabetes educator about your specific monitoring plan. They're there to support you, and so am I. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, be well, my friends.